All right, let's get into the finance piece of this, right? Because that's the name of the game. You guys are out there, you're transporting these passengers, you're putting in the time, you're putting in the efforts. You have the vehicles, the maintenance, the insurance. What this really comes down to is how do you monetize these leads and how do you make the money and how does that translate for us? What's our justification for providing those leads? It's very simple. Once you've established communication with that passenger, they're now your customer. So you're going to be the one that is actually collecting the money from that passenger for that transportation. That's the exact opposite of how almost everyone else in this industry operates. With us, we are, as I said, a lead service provider, which means that you, as the business owner, are actually going to receive the payment from your customers. So let's say that you pick up the passenger at point A, transport them to point B, the fare is $15. They hand that to you either in cash or credit. If you're looking to get set up to accept credit cards, it's very simple. Just send us a text. You will send a text to 801-430-0037. Send a text to that number and just simply state, this is Bob, I need to accept credit cards for my customers. We will send you the link for Square, which allows you to accept credit cards right there over your smartphone. So again, you as the provider are actually collecting payment from your customers. As far as the rate structures can be found at taxitraveler.com. Taxitraveler.com has a breakdown for passengers of what to expect in terms of payments and quotes. Generally speaking, we may not have even quoted the passenger. A lot of the people who call us, they're not as price sensitive. So as long as you're charging a fair price to your customers, they're going to be happy with your service and with what they've paid. If they do go looking for a quote, we will typically quote a $15 minimum. So for the first 4 miles, it's going to be a $15 minimum. And then from there, we kind of work up in, rounded off increments. So we tell them, hey, from 5 to 9 miles, you should anticipate $20. And beyond that, basically the structure is $2 per minute, $2 per mile, or $1 per minute, whichever is greater, with a $15 minimum. As far as paying for your leads, meaning how do we get paid? Again, it's reverse of what you probably are used to in this industry. Typically, if you're a taxi or a rideshare provider, the company with whom you're working collects all the money because they own those passengers. They collect the money. They then send it to you a number of days later, absent, their fees. With us, it's the exact reverse. You actually collect the money as a business operator, and then you send us our portion. So let's say that at the end of that fare, the gentleman gets out, you collect $15. You then send us $3, which is 20% of 15. All leads are paid at a 20% commission rate to the lead service provider, whomever that may be. Most of the leads that you'll see on the feed come from us directly. However, there are oftentimes other contributors and lead resources that operate within our network. In any circumstance, the commission that you'll pay for leads is 20%. And the way that you'll pay those is through the CashMe app. CashMe is also owned by Square. And once again, if you just send a text to this phone number, 801-430-0037, and let them know that you need the CashMe app, you'll receive a link back where you can put that onto your smartphone. So the best thing to do is to just pay your percentages immediately after every hell. So, you take and transport the passenger from point A to point B, they pay you, you immediately log onto your CashMe app and send your 20%. If that's $5 and you're sending $1, if that's $100 and you're sending $20, just take care of it right away. Our goal and our incentive, we're heavily incentivized to help you grow your income. If we send you $100 in fares on Monday, you send us our $20. Our objective the following day is to send you $200 in fares, so you can send us $40 and so on. We are, again, heavily incentivized to help you grow your business and your income.